The question makes me want to actually go silent more than anything. Sit outside by the lake and hold that question. I feel ever more strongly that in my life, everything has prepared me for this time. And what makes me think that is particularly living through and being with and witnessing suffering and witnessing conflict and witnessing things falling apart. And, it was at a very small scale, in sort of my inner circle of family, friends. And I feel like it has strengthened a muscle to be present to what's happening now. And I really believe we all need that muscle. But that's just, one particular form of preparation. I mean, so many things will be needed. Creativity, imagination, courage. And so in what ways are we all somehow prepared and have been preparing all our lives, practicing all our lives for the kinds of skills that we will now need? I think it's an antidote to this experience of feeling so inadequate in light of the vastness of the problem, the global overwhelming nature. So today, at least, I'm just stuck with this question of how do you help people recognize that what they've been doing and what they've been experiencing and practicing all their lives is useful. Joanna Macy, used to tell the myth or story of the Shambhala warriors that have been practicing for the time of going into this crazy mess of the world with insight and compassion, wisdom and compassion. And those were the two key resources. And they went into the fortresses of power to take it down from the inside. And so in that same way, we're already in the fortress. This machinery that is hell-bent on destroying the life support system of the earth, destroying community, destroying connection. And we're already in that. So what are our skills that we bring to taking that machinery apart? And I think that's all that we need to focus on now. I mean, I say this as a scientist, having spent 20 years already trying to understand the planet, trying to understand and thinking that the science is somehow going to fix it. I like to, I've said this to many before, that the harder the problem, the softer the skill. And I think what's called on us now to do is pull up these soft skills and bring them to bear to undermine the machinery. Totally subversive, reweaving of connection, reconnecting with people, bringing love where there is exploitation and competition. And, so it's just, it's becoming conscious of those skills and using them really cleverly and subversively. I mean, it's the revolution, now is the time. So for me, this is the moment to bring the best of it out there for us, for us to bring to bear on this problem. And yeah, I think that's what I feel is most important now. To realize we are the ones we've been waiting for, just like we are the ones who created it, but we are the ones who can do this. And expecting anything less of us, that's just giving up. That's really underselling ourselves. Yeah, I mean, it's, humbling every step of the way, right? The powers are huge, and every one of us feels alone, which is why I say to everyone, do not do it alone. You're gonna lose, Together, we have a chance, and together, we have plenty of skills and wisdoms to bring to bear on it. So it's collective impact. It's not, what can I do? So un-American, but it's much bigger. I mean, the incredible audacity of destroying the only one planet that we have anywhere in the sort of closer universe that is ever reasonable to live on. We're, to think that we couldn't also stop that. I mean, one of those big parts in the story that Joanna Macy tells, it's manomaya. It's man-made. It's human-created. We can undo that. And, I just really feel, the sort of recognition for me today is that we actually have been training for it all along. Now is the time to pull it out and do it.